Hi, Aquarius and Aquarius rising. If you're just now tuning in, I'm pulling cards for each sign as a little afternoon check-in. After that new moon we just had, just pulling some cards for each sign. I will do some more in-depth horoscopes on my blog, starsandspoons.com, later, either in the weekend or next week, and I will put more in-depth YouTube videos out as well coming up, probably for the full moon. Aquarius and Aquarius rising. Let's pull some cards about where your energy is right now. All right. What you're working on this cycle, this moon cycle. Oh, I think I need to shuffle a little more on that. Those were two cards that came out for the last reading. So, we're just going to check out the energy that you've got to work with right now, what you're getting out of this cycle. So, just see how it unfolds. Every reading has been a little bit different, so. Okay, 4 of Wands. That's nice. So we're starting out with the Queen of Cups energy, which is definitely like a nurturing, especially emotionally nurturing, but just a nurturing, loving, emotionally balanced energy. That's a really nice, beautiful energy to be in right now. Along with this 4 of Wands, which I always think of as like this coming together where like the energies are balanced and in this magical way where things can take off and things can start getting creative. And I'm also seeing collaboration. It's just the vibe I'm getting. I see Aquarians collaborating more than usual. And maybe even feeling a little bit less alone. You know, I think Aquarians a lot of times can feel like nobody else understands. And see that 4 of Wands is kind of a nice break from that. Feeling connected, especially spiritually, with other people. Okay, we did get that 8 of Swords. That's been coming up quite a bit for other signs as well. Feeling trapped, even though there is a way out. And as I mentioned with the other signs that this came up for, the gaps between the swords that she's trapped in are wide. She can stand up and walk between them. And if you look closely, the rope that's tying her hands, she's holding the end of it so she can let go and get her hands free at any time. So the message here is that you're not as trapped as you think you are. It's somewhat in your head. And that's not to say it's all in your head. That's just to say that feeling stuck, there is a way out. You just need to take that blindfold off, look around and see where you can, loosen things up and let yourself out. So, where are we going, Aquarius? Where are we building? Where are we going? Judgment. That's come out before for another sign too. So, things getting back on the right track, things going in the right direction, things that were wrong before starting to go right. Oh, goodness. Alright. Wow, 3 of Swords. So, again, I'm writing your feelings. Oh my gosh, there's that Wheel of Fortune again. It's almost every single sign. It's getting a little out of hand. It's getting a little out of control over here with that Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning Wherever you're at on the wheel, that wheel is getting ready to turn. So a change in fortune, not necessarily good or bad, just is, because life has changed. Two of Cups, new relationship, new partnership, love, maybe some schmoopy action, some romance. I don't know. It's there. It came up. That's what I gotta tell you. I don't know. Oh, the tower just fell out. So we are breaking some things down to make room for new growth. Also, just be careful with your physical being. I don't know why, but I don't always feel like saying that, but I feel like saying that with this tower for some reason. Just, wear a helmet on your bike, look both ways when you're crossing the street. I sound silly, but I mean it. Like, just be careful, exercise safety and caution. But generally speaking, the tower is about breaking down structures that are not really serving us and making room for new growth that needs to come in for us to keep advancing on our paths. So, generally speaking, I don't always see the tower as a bad card. It's just, it can be difficult being in the tower. So, part of what this cycle is doing is breaking some things down. With this Judgment card and the tower, I'm thinking some things are breaking down so that it can get right, so that whatever is wrong can get righted. Not that as an Aquarius, you would necessarily want to see things in black and white like that. I wouldn't either as a Gemini rising, but Queen of Pentacles for where you're headed. So definitely a more stable place. A good place with your family, especially with your home, with your career, with your finances, with your health. Just being in a good place in that area of life. And being able to bring, the queens bring things to life. The Queen of Pentacles brings things to life too, especially in the realm of finances, career, health, all of those coins things, all those pentacles things. So, that's a really nice, what you're getting out of this cycle. That's a nice thing to be getting out of it. It's also nice to be coming out of the tower energy into that. Queen of Pentacles is stable. She's stable. Alright, and we got 4 of Coins. So, things are coming into balance, especially with that Queen of Pentacles there. Things are coming into balance. I think if you've been feeling some kind of rut, you're coming out of it. Also, at the end of this cycle, especially towards the full moon, if you're starting to feel a little bit of a slump, a little bit of a rut coming on, just try to keep in mind that really this is what you're getting out of it. But you've just come out of the tower energy, which is kind of exhausting. It's kind of draining. So this 4 of Pentacles, just take this as a time to rest, recuperate, and come back into balance. And come into this Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, Aquarius? I love you, and I will pull 1 White Witch Oracle card for you. What I've been doing is, I just got this deck, so I was excited to use it. So, it's the White Witch Oracle. It's just a little mini deck. It's a supplemental deck, and just has little messages, little simple messages. So whatever you're thinking on, whatever question you have, just take this as a little sign, whatever it is. let go. That's been coming up a lot. So letting go, and whenever I hear let go, I think trust. And when I think trust in that sense, it's like just trusting that the universe is doing what it's going to do. I mean, we're trying to go with the flow as much as we can in this chaotic universe. So letting go is always a good advice. So whatever you're thinking about, whatever your question was, the one of your little messages is to let go. All right, Aquarius, I love you. Stay tuned for Pisces and Pisces rising. I'm just separating these so it's easier for you to find your sign. I love you, and be sure to stay tuned. I will let you know when I'm posting more stuff on the blog. And yeah, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Aquarius.